Welcome back to Fishing Tackle Channel. Today we're heading offshore on the Ocean Princess out of Ocean City. But before we begin, let's hear from Jeff the
If you
mate.
like this episode, be sure to hit like and subscribe.
130 feet of water. This is a big ship right here. Varies in depth quite a bit. Let's drop the lines down to the bottom. You rented a rod from us. Make sure you keep your thumb on the spool as you let the line out. If you need any help during the trip, don't hesitate to ask me. Jeff, he's down on deck helping everyone out. The sea bass have to be 13 inches long to keep. You're allowed 15 per person. Looks like there's some bluefish around this wreck too. You're allowed 5 bluefish per person. But, start here, see how we do.
Alright, so this Ocean Princess is captained by Captain Victor and crewed by Jeff the mate for this full 10-hour Black Sea bass trip. So this boat is one of the best maintained and fastest in the fleet. It gets out to the wrecks quickly, which means more time for fishing and chance to reach farther spots than most boats can in a single day, right? It's winter time and Captain Victor and Jeff keep everyone comfortable. They want to keep everyone comfortable. So smoking is not permitted anywhere on the lower deck or near the cabin. If you need to smoke, you'll have to head up to the upper deck where there's plenty of open space and fresh air. You could even set up a chair or like a cot up there if you want to relax between drifts. Anyways, it started off really well. For some reason, I'm glad I went with regular fresh bait because that was working great. I think I caught about 6 straight keepers at this point.
Folks, let me have you wind them up just for a minute.
Oh, maybe not. Oh,
So the whole boat, it was
yeah.
pretty much
Oh, it is
non-stop,
awesome.
non-stop bite.
Thanks. Thanks for telling me to.
Yeah, the captain definitely put us in the good spot. We got anchored. It took about 15 minutes, but from there on,
Yeah,
we
it went
didn't
in,
have
like you
any
said.
moment where there weren't any fish.
Blue, huh?
Rest
That's
of
a
the
blue.
day, people were catching left and
Oh,
right.
it's a sea bass.
Another thing to talk about
Cool.
this Ocean Princess is that the bathroom is cleaner than I would say like Wawa or Royal Farms. Honestly, it's actually cleaner than most restaurants as long as nobody decides to kind of redecorate it with vomit after with the rough seas and stuff. And I think what really makes the Ocean Princess stand out is how much they care about these trips. They sell out every trip, but never let their guards down. Feel like they're always professional, always promoting, and they continue to try to improve the experience. And Captain Victor, I believe, is even planning to launch his own YouTube channel soon to provide detailed information about his fishing trips and how for all the new fishermen to prepare for these trips. So once it launches, make sure to check out his channel.
Nice.
Also, if you like jokes, Jeff definitely keeps the whole boat entertained with some of his best dad jokes that you'll ever hear. There's an
All right.
those kind of comments. I don't know if you could hear him. Keeps us entertained. It's one of those jokes that you'll end up repeating to your kids when you get home.
Guys, Jeff's coming around with some cut squid. We're picking along here. Not red hot, but not horrible either. So some nice ones coming up. We're for a little bit right now. Have a fair bit of current running out of the south. And I've noticed had a few hangs here on this wreck, a few more than we normally get. It's probably from the current. But, if you get your hands on some squid, try fishing clam on one hook and a piece of squid on the other, so you can get a feel for which one the fish prefer. Try not to mix them on the same hooks, because then we don't know which one they're liking better. But yeah, try putting a piece of clam on one and squid on the other, so we can get a feel for what they want more.
So, like Captain Victor said, you know, he noticed that the bitings were slowing down, so he immediately had Jeff, or maybe Jeff kind of let the captain know that things were slowing down, so they immediately took out the squid. They started off with clams because they knew that's what the sea bass were biting. So he started off with that, and as soon as it slowed down, he rolled out. They got the squid rolled out as well. And then you gotta listen to those instructions. If you didn't hear him, and if you don't follow his instructions, I'll just let you know. So what the captain was saying was, you know, if you have a rig with two hooks, right? Put one clam and another hook, put a squid. And also what he's telling everyone to avoid is don't put clam and squid on the same hook, because that's just going to keep the fish from biting. They're just going to pick on it, either one of them. So, and you won't figure out which bait the fish is biting. So that's something to listen to.
There you go.
And one of the reason, I mean, this one is a jig, the metal jig, but I missed a really big one. I don't know if I had it captured on sucky circle hook. So, and even the hook, because I didn't set the hook, I didn't do a good
It was
job.
much bigger what I missed.
Yeah, most definitely. So I am switching to circle hook to make sure there are big jumbo ones down there. It's just that, man, I had the big one to get away. Like this one was close, so I decided to just throw it back. It was that hot. But if you guys notice, Jeff, there's a Jeff fan club. So tried to count how many times people call Jeff, and hopefully these guys that call Jeff every time he called Jeff, I hope they gave him an extra dollar tip in addition to the 20%. So because Jeff was going left and right, and I think I've heard at least 40 times. I mean, he could start his own fan club. He should sell his own shirt called Jeff with the exclamation, because that's how many there was a nonstop people calling Jeff. Anyways, if you didn't notice, that boat was slowly creeping in, which was kind of annoying to me, and I'm pretty sure it kind of annoyed the captain, because this boat wasn't there. There wasn't any boat out here.
Yeah.
And there are plenty of spaces for that boat to anchor or, you know, drift and fish, but they decided to creep in right in front of us that were anchored and been fishing for the last 30-40 minutes. So that's somewhat annoying. But like I said, Ocean Princess is somewhat, the captain's pretty cool and Jeff is pretty cool about it. I think they were annoyed, but if it were any other head boats that I know, especially if this were in California, there would be people, yeah, cursing and screaming at those boats. Because I've seen those in the California head boats. I mean, if this were one of those fishing ground where there were a lot of boats, I understand it, but
Biggest one I've ever seen.
I mean,
World record. Got away.
out of the whole area, 2 boats. There are 2 boats here, and that boat decided to creep in on Ocean Princess, which kind of sucks.
In case any of the viewers are wondering, the captain has said some prime words about fishing this close to us. I'm sure.
There goes Jeff again, just joking around.
Not safe for broadcast.
Again, they're super nice about it. Not so much for the other boat, you know, have some etiquette. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, you think that's a normal thing for most boats? I don't think so. I've been fishing for a while. I've been on a head boat and I have never encountered something like that. In the camera, it's a wide angle, so it looks like they're far away, but they're quite close. So that was kind of, again, annoying and worrisome. Anyways, getting back to the fishing, it kind of got cold a little bit, but not to a point where there wasn't any bite. There was constantly bite. It's just I had to weed out. We had to work for it. We just had to weed out the small ones. What's funny is I was catching keeper after keeper, I think first 6 or 7. While my buddy was making records on catching the smallest sea bass I've ever seen in the beginning. Then somehow those sea bass came over to me and he started catching all the keepers and he wound up limiting out pretty early, like an hour, at least an hour earlier before our trip ended. And for me, by the end of this trip, the entire boat limited out on sea bass with bonus catches like bluefish. Saw a bunch of porgies. There are a bunch of people catching triggerfish. It's a fun fact that I thought they stayed in the shore, but Jeff was explaining that in the winter time they do go deeper. And this was 130 feet, catching jumbo triggers as well. And then there were even a pinfish that we all thought were porgy, but Jeff.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe, like Jeff said. But yeah, someone caught a pinfish. We thought it was a jumbo porgy, but Jeff, being the expert, educated us.
Someone took a piece out of him. We got a story to tell, huh? Yeah, that's just poop, I think.
One thing I would recommend is buy your tickets early because in the morning Jeff will call the names in order of purchase
What did Jeff
of
do
the
with
ticket.
fish?
Oh, the fish I got?
No, I got.
Oh.
Oh yeah, there's some confusion right here.
Jeff, what'd you do with the fish?
I put yours in the bucket.
Oh, this bucket.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, what's going on here?
This is my bucket.
I think Jeff, he intentionally does this to troll people, but good times. But anyways, going back to make sure you purchase your ticket early and get there early, like before 6:30, earlier than 6:30, because my buddy and I had to take some restroom breaks and we left a little bit late. We got there 6:35 and everybody was boarded, and apparently Jeff called our name like second and third. But we still got a good space. You could tell my buddy and I have like 2 arm length, full arm length of space between us. I made some mistakes and I tangled with him a couple times. Just maybe literally a couple times, like twice. Other than that, we had no issues at all. And then make sure to let Jeff know if you're going to be in Jeff's club. That means you call Jeff more than twice in the whole trip. There are a lot of gentlemen calling him like if he
Dude,
were some
yeah.
kind of a
Why felt like a really
K-pop
small
idol
fish.
because they kept yelling and screaming Jeff. And then add to that,
I don't know.
some other gentleman kept calling him Jim, which was funny. If you've been on this boat and if you haven't tipped at minimum 20%, shame on you. Make sure next time you give him at least 25 to 30% tip. And if you called his name more than once, then add $1 to each time that you called him for help. What else?
I think it's bluefish. Yeah, and then
Yeah, for some reason for this trip,
and nothing, and then halfway up. Try stopping at halfway up. Yeah.
yeah, I kept getting nibbles from the bluefish, but maybe because I was using a circle hook
Oh, maybe not.
here and a suckier one, right? So I'm gonna have some J hooks and maybe a drop shot available because Ocean Princess is one boat which I agree with that allows bluefish as one of the winning fish. So most fish will keep it limit within porgy, flounder, and black sea bass, but Ocean Princess will allow up to bluefish. So that's so if you catch a bluefish, that's another way to easily win the pool. So that's something to consider. Just make sure to have a bluefish rig
Oh, nice.
if you're
Oh,
going to play pool because
double keeper.
I've won one with a jumbo bluefish as well. And as it gets colder, we're gonna see a lot bigger, huge bluefish. So make sure you have those thick 50-pound, 60-pound rigs that won't just like get bitten off by the bluefish. Anyways, enjoy the rest of the video and tight lines, and I'll be going on another trip this Sunday on November 2nd. So if you guys have a plan, if you are taking the same trip, I hope to see you guys there. If you are a subscriber, say hello and I'll have a little gift for you. And then another buddy that's joining me is another YouTuber. Go check out his channel. It's Angler Crew. So that's a channel that I've been subscribed since like 2020, like 2019 or 18. So I learned a lot from his trips on different headboats. So go check him out, and he'll be on the trip as well. Anyways, talk to you guys later and enjoy the rest of the videos.
How do you like the lever drag?
It was okay.
It's a pain in the butt, huh?
Well, yeah, but I'm not. It's a little different. But yeah,
Kidding me? Better not lose this one. Or if... No. It's okay, so keep her. Nice. That looks like a 13-inch. Oh, okay. Nice. It's nice.
it was foul.
waters. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, that's a nice one.
You caught me totally unprepared. Several times a day. I'll be right back.
What the? What the hell is this? It's okay. Alright. Double. Double babies. Look, I think I cut a smaller one. Oh, this could be a bait. Alright, I'm tired of this small freaking fish. Huh? I know, right? Look at this guy. What do you have? Oh gosh. Whew. There you go. 15. Baby fish coming. Yeah, looking for a jumbo, but yep.
Alright folks, it's time for us to pick our lines up and head in for the dock. Let's go ahead and bring them on in. If you rented a rod from us, the mate would appreciate it if you take the bait off the hooks. Leave the rod in the rod holder and secure the sinker around the handrail. The mates will be around to pick them up, or the mate will be around to pick them up while he's cleaning on the way in. And please, folks, by all means, take care of the mate today. Just like a waiter, waitress, or bartender, he does work for tips and works very hard to try to give you a pleasant trip on the water. 15 to 20% of the cost of your trip is customary, and he certainly does appreciate it. Well, let's pick him up.